You better believe it. No. Okay, so what we did today was we talked about the open major chords. Now, what's really cool about these is that once we have these all, cooking, then we can start playing some like classic tunes, like the Beatles tunes that you want to know, and like anything like that. They were using tons of these chords. Like, let's see, what's it? And that's all these chords that we were talking about today, and some more that we'll talk about next week. But these open chords, they're really useful, and that's how a lot of songwriters and musicians of that era really wrote a lot of songs. So what we talked about today was how to read the pictures. Now the pictures, if you'll recall, are like a grid, and it's what the grid is a picture of. Oh jeez, take the strap off here. I'm choking myself trying to make this video. What the picture is of this area of the neck right here, and it works the same way with the make sure I'm looking at this right, with the thickest the line on the right, or excuse me, I think I have that backwards. Yeah, the video's flipping it. I'm used to it being the other way. So so this is it's a picture of the strings right here and the shape that our hand then makes on them. Oh, wow. Okay, so if my hand's making this, God, this video is killing me with it turning everything around. So that's the first shape, the A major shape. So the picture of the A major is really a picture of what our hand is doing. And remember to read it from the highest string, the number 1 string, down, to the number 6 string. And just read it one string at a time. So let's do the E, for instance, on here, because that was one we didn't get to in today's lesson. I see on the first 2 strings that it's just O's, so I'm just going to leave those 2 open. Not even going to play anything. Just like that. Next thing I see is index at the first fret of the 3rd string. I'm going to put down my index at the first fret of the 3rd string. Next thing I see is my ring finger at the 2nd fret of the 4th string. I'm going to put down my ring finger. And then the last thing I see is my middle finger at the 2nd fret of the 5th string. So I put it down there, and then I strum all 6 because I don't see any X's. So, and that would be the E major. Okay. So go ahead and just go through each chord one at a time like that, and just practice putting them down. And if you start feeling real comfortable with them, even try maybe memorizing them as well. If that's something you have time for. If not, that's fine too. So the other thing we did today was we also worked through the last pages of the book here, that the intro book. And the very last page has all the small things, the song that we've been using as the example all these weeks. And it has the form on there. So try playing through all those parts also, and just try to stay, fresh on all that stuff, because that's good stuff in there, and that's going to help us when it comes to learning songs that you want to do. So finally, pick songs that you want to do. Like, go home, listen to a bunch of music, and think of some songs that you want to learn, because that's really what's going to make you most interested in this. Because if you're playing songs that you really want to learn, you're getting something out of this, right? So that's 3-pronged homework this week. The stuff in the book for all the small things, the open chords, which is I'd say that's the most important, is the open chords, and then picking songs. So that would be the three things, and I'd put them in open chords, pick songs, and then all the small things in that order. Okay? All right. You can talk on these videos. It's all right. I mean, you're the only one who's going to be watching them. So